How do, ladies, gents, and others? It's me, Royston Charmaine, and hello to all the New Zealanders out there. Happy midnight, or a little after midnight. You know what that means, though. It's VPN time, which means it's Sleep Token single time. Probably the final one before the album drops. This is Damocles. I'm not going to waffle on too long. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster.
Yeah, let's ballad out. Let's go.
Faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
That's delicious.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
That's what reminds me of Bo Burnham so often, it's unreal. Just everything. Vocal toners at that time.
I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game.
I can't always be killing the game.
Pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out on me. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold,
I like that. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
There you are, Tooth. Okay. First of all, apologies to everybody. I forgot that since I was watching this on YouTube, that as soon as I moved the cursor away, the timing bar at the bottom would disappear. So there's just probably been a little kind of quadrant of an album cover at the bottom of the screen. Apologies for that. But wow, that was lovely, wasn't it? That was a piano ballad. Not what I expected from this song. Before I come back to the Damocles, to the title, well, actually, I don't know if I'm not logged in to Genius, and even if I was, I don't know how you edit the lyrics. But yeah, this isn't "I cannot waste be killing the game." This is "I can't always be killing the game." If someone with a Genius account who knows how to edit want to change that. But yeah, I'm the lyrics guy. I'm the Sleep Token lyrics guy. Let's go through it. Well, I've been waking up under blights. As soon as it's impossible to open a web page and not at least glance at the first line of the text. So I'd already read that line, and then I managed to willpower stop myself from reading anymore. And as soon as I read, well, I've been waking up, I thought of Ascensionism, and I thought of Dark Signs as well. And so I thought, based on that, it's not a callback, it's a very commonly used lyric, but that put in my head that we were going to get like a more of a hip-hop kind of beat, and it just wasn't. It was just a piano ballad, and it was beautiful. So, well, I've been waking up under blights. So blights, it's an interesting term, because it's not really something that you can wake up under. I guess the play on words is lights, but a blight is like a mark on something, like a defect on something. So waking up under them would imply that the blights are around you. So as in a flawed world. Blue blossom days. So blossom is, a good thing usually. But blue is obviously associated with sadness. So maybe like a bit of a melancholy, a bit of a dichotomy in his life. If only Damocles would hit me back. So Damocles, sword of Damocles. I believe, I can't remember the name of the king. It's a legend where there was a very paranoid king, and he offered to swap places with Damocles, so Damocles would become the king. But then the king hung a sword above the throne from a single strand of hair. It's basically, it's used as a metaphor for someone whose time is limited. Someone in a position of power whose time is running out. And then the sword of Damocles would fall and your time would be over. So I guess Vessel here is comparing himself to the king, and he wants to swap. So, but I don't know. I feel like lyrically this entire album is actually just about the relationship between Redacted, we don't say his name here, and Vessel. And that is way more interesting than anything else it could have been. So I'm all in. No alabaster carvings of faces on the farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. So faces on a farthing. So a farthing is an old British coin, and the faces on the farthing are usually the monarchy. Well, not usually, always the monarchy. So that's what he's saying. Even if I'm the king, even if Sleep Token becomes the biggest band in the world, it's not going to prevent my head from fading to black. It's not going to keep me alive forever. It's not going to make me immortal. It's not going to end my depression, maybe, that means. And it feels like falling into the sea, which backs up the idea that this is about depression, because that's what that's like. From outer space in seconds. So he's flying higher than he's ever been, and then just plummets into the depths. Maybe bipolar disorder. And I play this chord on days on repeat. Touring musicians play the same songs over and over and over again every night until they look like harmony. So all those songs that I've spent ages talking about and that you all love, or some of you hate probably. Why do you hate watch YouTube videos? I don't get it. They all sound the same to him now because he's played them all so often, done the same show so many nights. It's just the same. It's just like one long song, which is a bit sad, but I can see how that would be a thing. Like, you write this music, you play this music, you love it, but then, you tour for 500 days doing 400 shows, and it's like, I don't know, I can't think of anything that I love enough that I would want to do it every day for a year and a half. Like, you need respite from even the best of things. And it's in the chorus. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold. So rivers run dry is always used as a synonym for death. Usually it's a very popular one because it's 4 R's in 4 syllables. No, river runs dry. Yeah, 4 syllables. So there's, you get the beginning and the end of river, runs, and then dries. The R is the main active letter in that word, so it just sounds good. And the curtain is cold, another alliteration and another thing about death. So like the curtain of death, and death is cold. And also the curtain at the front of a stage, I guess, as well. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? So how do I know how much further there is to sink, how much worse it could be? Come up for air and choke on it also. Even when I get out of the depression, I don't really like that either. No one else knows that I've got a problem. Well, we do now. You have spelled that out abundantly clearly. What if I can't get up and stand tall? It's more of the same. It's just like questioning. It's reminding me actually of a very old City and Colour song. Off the top of my head, I'm not going to think of the name of it, am I? Wait, it's just question after question after question. It's questioning. Oh, what's it called? The letter S is in my head, but it's not forming into anything more than that. Oh, Simple Man. Found it. The lead chorus line is, what if I was a simple man, would you X, would you Y, would you this, would you that? And it's just questioning all these things about himself and about the people around him and the person that is in a relationship with. That isn't what this is doing, but the repeated questioning is reminding me of that. It's just uncertainty. It's just kind of being a bit lost. What if the diamond days are all gone? First explicit. I looked at the camera when I heard that, didn't I? First explicit Deftones mention we've heard. Diamond Days is a Deftones album for anyone who doesn't know. I did a video about all the Deftones albums. Go and check that out. Can't stop. Plug. Ko-fi. Go and support me on Ko-fi. This video, I can't monetize this, can I? Go and give me money. Who will I be when the Empire... Oh no, I didn't explain this line, I just said Deftones. What if the diamond days are all gone? So diamonds are the most precious stone. They're reminiscent of light and beauty. And so what if all the good days are gone? Who will I be when the Empire falls? So if I don't have any good more days, who will I become? Waken up alone and I'll be forgotten. So to get it back to Redacted's point of view, if this album flops and everyone maybe it's like imposter syndrome, everyone realises I was always shit, and you all go away and you all move on to other bands, you all start listening to Thornhill instead, like who will I be then? Oh well, I know I should be touring, so we're now saying more explicitly what I was looking up here. Well, I should be touring, and these chords are boring. I've never been a touring musician, but I've heard lots of musicians say things like this in songs and in interviews. Famously, a man from the same town as me, Alex Turner of Arctic Monkeys, complains a lot about how bored he gets of his own songs when he has to play them hundreds of nights in a year. But I can't always be killing the game, is what that line said. Someone change it, please. I don't know how to. So, yeah, I can't. Every song I write isn't going to be Euclid, isn't going to be Bloodsport. I'm not going to write a masterpiece every time. Some of them are going to be, "Are you really okay?" If that's your favourite Sleep Token song, I apologise, but it's a bit naff. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. So I could, it's more of what this said. I could get a magical piano and have all of the greatest singers from the past come back from the dead and sing, and it would still hinge on my songwriting talent, which isn't. He's questioning his own talent. I don't think you need to. This ballad was beautiful, and it feels like falling into the deep. We've done that, have I? Oh yeah, no, it's different, and it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. So that's actually lower than last time. So this next high wasn't as high. So each high doesn't get as high as before. Kind of like a drug again. There were people saying on both Emergence and Caramel that it might be about drugs, and that would kind of back you up, the fact that each high isn't quite as high as the last one. And I play this called Days and Repeat until the day runs out on me. So I'm playing all these songs over and over again because that's the only thing I can do that makes people want to like me, that makes me want to like myself, until the day runs out on me, until there's no more people to listen. Redacted is having a serious existential crisis. Well, hopefully not anymore, because this will all been recorded last year probably and written over the last couple of years, but sometimes a bit rough to read. Is any of that different? No. When nobody told me I'll be begging for relief, is it not going to be well? Well, listen again. It will make more sense if that word's well. When nobody told me I'll be begging for relief, when one is silent to you, feels like it's screaming to me. So, yeah, this is a bigger explanation of the 2020 hindsight line in Caramel. It's like, I wanted this band to become huge, I wanted this more than anything. Oh god, no, it's actually not that good. There are bad things about it. I didn't think ever that I'd be begging for relief from it, sorry. When one is silent to you, feels like it's screaming to me. Well, one is, they don't really use that anymore, but Vessel used to be called Vessel 1, and then Vessel 2, Vessel 3, Vessel 4. I don't know if they use that nomenclature as much anymore. That rhymed, that was nice. But one could mean Vessel. So when Vessel is silent to you, so when you're not listening to the music, when I'm not singing the music, it's still screaming in my head. That could be what that means. Nobody told me I get tired of myself, which backs up my reading of that line. When it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. So everyone thinks, oh, being the singer, guitarist, songwriter, bassist, pianist, pianoist, no, pianist, of like, you know, the biggest growing rock metal band in the world must be awesome, but there's parts of it that are not. Chorus again, and then at the end he says yeah, and that's definitely the most meaningful. I'm joking. Yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna play it again. I need to go here and do that. Let's listen to it again, shall we? You don't have to stay if you don't want to listen to it a second time, but I'm gonna, so you might as well.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
Harmonizing the word harmony is great.
Can't see the bottom, come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days
I didn't notice that kick the first time.
will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Alright, let's check this line. I'm fairly certain I was right.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game.
I'm right.
No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me
Doesn't say anything.
I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the dawn and days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
This is just nice. I know lyrically it isn't particularly, but it just makes me smile. That was Damocles by Sleep Token. We listened to it twice. We broke it down in between. I rated it while you were listening. I thought it was beautiful. I don't know if it's definitely better than Emergence to me. Caramel. It's got a bite. It's got a fight with it. It's got a bite. I'm so infected by Sleep Token. I keep saying bite. Yeah, I loved that. So I'm going to listen to it several more times and then maybe refine that opinion. You may see that on the channel. But yeah, from me, Roasting Charmaine, and from my channel founder, Trin Exists, until the future, drive safe.